once again I welcome all of you on my YouTube channel. Friends, in this video we will study one of the important topic from which questions are asked in every year NDA examination. So if you are preparing for NDA 2021, we have started a series of Pathfinder series in which we will be covering all the important topics from which question will be asked. So if you are regularly watching our video, you have a very high chance of being passing the examination with a huge score. I have made various videos for mathematics. Also, I have made various videos in chapters like quadratic equation, calculus, trigonometry, inverse trigonometry, binomial theorem, permutation and combination, and various other chapters. You can watch all the super shortcuts whatever I told, solving in a span of just 2 to 3 seconds by visiting our playlist of the YouTube channel. So if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe and share with all your friends so that all of them can get the maximum benefit from this. And guys, once again I'll tell you one of the important thing, that those who are teaching in this channel, those who are taking class in this channel, all of them have cracked NDA for around 3 to 4 times. They have cracked themselves, so they have got a better idea of what type of questions will be asked. So you please stay tuned in this channel, watch every video in this channel. If you are not able to understand any concept, you can comment under every comment section. So once again I'll remind you that we have started a Pathfinder series, and today we are covering one of the important topic called rocks, which are asked in the geography. At least 1 to 2 questions sure shot is coming in every NDA examination. But if you don't believe, you can take the previous year question paper, you will get at least one question from the rock. So without wasting any time, let's begin. What is called rock? Rock, everyone know that it is the solid part of the earth. Whatever you see as a solid part, huge solid rigid body, rigid part on the earth surface, it is called rock. So the solid part of the earth is called rock. Rocks are made up of 2 or more minerals. Minerals are obtained from rocks. Rock can be defined as an aggregate of minerals. Means if you talk in simple terms, they are saying that any rock has got few amount of minerals in them. It can be 2 mineral, 3 mineral, more than 2 mineral are found in a rock. Many mineral, like if you see the pictures of iron mine, from where iron is being extracted, if you see the picture of aluminium mine, so those iron and aluminium, these all are obtained from rocks only. So in rocks more than 2 or more minerals are found, and minerals are obtained from rocks only. All the minerals whatever you see on our earth surface, they are obtained from rocks only by various process like refining, extraction. There are so many process of getting the pure form of mineral that you will study in the chemistry, like smelting, calcination process, smelting process, refining process, copper refining. These all you will study in chemistry part, but in this we will study about rock. So rocks are classified into 3 main types depending on the process of formation. So on our earth's surface, there are 3 main type of rocks which are classified according to their formation. They are igneous rocks. Igneous rocks, first one. Second one is sedimentary rock. Third one is metamorphic rock. Now we will study about each rock in detail so that you have a clear-cut idea about rock system on our earth's surface. So to start with, first one is our igneous rocks. Igneous rock is formed due to cooling, solidification and crystallization of hot molten magma. They are called primary rock, as all other rocks are formed directly or indirectly from igneous rocks. So here when you talk about igneous rocks, whenever any molten magma which comes out of earth surface, whenever it comes out of, for example this is earth surface, or any molten magma has leaked, for example any volcano has occurred, then at that point of time magma will also come out from inside the earth surface. So whenever those magma comes and it falls on the surface of the earth, and it starts to solidify, means after it is coming in the liquid form. But when it comes to surface, due to when the time passes, after the time passes, it becomes solid form, and that solid form is called rock. And those rocks are called igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed how? Due to cooling, solidification and crystallization of hot molten magma. That means the molten magma which is coming from inside the earth surface, it cools, solidifies, and it becomes a crystal like substance. As I told you, for example, if it is coming, this is falling on the earth surface, and it becomes a crystal solid like substance. These are called igneous rocks. So how igneous rocks are formed? It is only due to the molten magma. So if question come, which of the following rock is formed from molten magma, then you should take igneous rocks. Okay, next point, they are called primary rock because other two types of rocks are formed from igneous rocks only. That is why it is called primary rock. The sedimentary rock and metamorphic rock, both the rocks are formed due to certain chemical composition, due to certain chemical change in the igneous rocks only. These two rocks are formed. So which will be primary? This will be primary, because from primary only secondary and tertiary rocks will be formed. That secondary means sedimentary and tertiary means metamorphic rock will be formed. So this is called primary, and from primary, sedimentary and metamorphic rocks are being formed. Next point is that it is believed that igneous rocks are formed during each period of geological history of the earth. So this is not that much important point, just you can read, all of you have understood about this point, that igneous rocks are formed during the geological history of the earth, means it has formed certain years ago in the history time itself. And they are hard, granular, crystalline rocks, less affected by chemical weathering. So if any molten magma comes out on the earth surface, when they become crystal, so they are very much hard, they are crystal like rocks, and they are not affected by the chemical weathering. Chemical weathering का मतलब any chemical change happening on the earth surface, it doesn't get affected by the chemical weathering. Which one? Igneous rock. For if example question comes, which of the following rock does not get affected by the chemical weathering, then in that case you need to tick igneous rocks. Moreover, it does not contain any fossil fuels or does not form any strata of layers of lava. For example, you itself just analyze any molten magma coming, it will be very much hot because it is coming in the liquid form. So if rock is in the liquid form, it will be temperature will be around 1000 degrees Celsius. If temperature is 1000 degrees Celsius, how will the fossils be present in that 1000 degrees Celsius? So by this you can analyze that there is no fossils found in the igneous rocks. This is very much important point, and even questions has come in the examination that there is no fossils formed in the igneous rocks. If question come, which of the following rock does not contain any fossil, then in that case you need to tick what? Igneous rocks. Igneous rock does not have any fossils. All of you have understood about igneous rocks, but still this igneous rock is again classified into two more types based on mode of occurrence. It is classified into two more types based on the mode of occurrence. First one is intrusive rock, second one is extrusive rock. This is based on occurrence. Occurrence matlab where it has occurred, where it is found, where it has where lava has come out. So based on that, it has been classified into intrusive and extrusive rock. What is intrusive rock? So intrusive rock, they are formed due to the solidification of magma below the surface of the earth. अब intrusive का मतलब क्या होता है? Intrusive मतलब interior, so it will be formed below the surface of the earth. This is very much simple. You can just use a common sense that intrusive means it is mainly talking about intrusive means interior part of the earth. So the same thing here, it is formed due to the solidification of magma. Same process happens. Magma comes out below the surface of the earth. When magma leaks, when magma comes out below the surface of the earth and it gets solidified, then at that point of time it is called intrusive rocks, intrusive igneous rocks. All of you have understood about intrusive igneous rocks. Now we will talk about very much important thing from where questions have come, that is example. For example, if you take it, few name of the rocks are granite, lapolith, batholith, sills. So in question, how it will be asked? It will be asked that which of the following is intrusive igneous rocks. They will give basalt, gabbro, granite, slate. Then in that case, you need to tick granite is intrusive igneous rocks. Or they may give which of the following is igneous rocks. They will give 4 options. So you just have a look at the example. This example is very much important. If you don't believe, you can take out the question paper and just go through it. I have already analyzed the previous 14 years question paper, and these topics have been asked mainly the example part. Moving over to the next part, based on the mode of occurrence, it is extrusive rock. Extrusive means they are formed due to cooling and solidification of hot and molten magma at the surface of the earth. Intrusive means it was happening below the surface of the earth, and extrusive means the same magma will come out on the surface of the earth. On the surface of the earth. What is the example? Examples are basalt and gabbro. Again, these two examples are very much important. If they ask which of the following is extrusive rock, so you need to tick the option either basalt or gabbro. And these 4 are granite, lapolith, basolith and sills. These are intrusive igneous, and extrusive igneous is basalt and gabbro. So these two were the types based on the mode of occurrence. Now we will study on the basis of silica content. On the basis of content of silica, again they are divided into 2 types. Which one? Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are divided into 2 types based on the content of silica. First one is acidic, second one is basic. Acidic igneous, basic igneous. Acidic igneous का मतलब होता है if it has got more silica content, then it is acidic igneous rock. Example के तौर पे it is granite. And if it has got less amount of silica content, then it is called basic igneous rock, and example is again gabbro. So today you learned various examples of igneous rocks. All the examples are very much important. Questions will come in the examination for NDA 2 2021. Now we will move over to the second type of rock, that is sedimentary rock. What is sedimentary rock? Sedimentary rock, it is formed due to the aggregation, compaction of sediments derived from the older rocks, plants, animals and contain fossils of plants. Means when these igneous rocks get compressed, get compact, aggregated, they formed a layer of sediment. When the igneous rocks get compact, they get aggregated and they get compact, they form a layer of rocks. This kind of layer, those layers are called sediments, and the complete rock is called sedimentary rock. All of you got about the sedimentary rock. So if it is forming layer, then it is sure that fossils will be found in that, because in each layer one fossil can be found, because fossils are also present in layer only. Because if you dig the earth, you will get fossils which are present 1000 years ago. If you dig if you go on digging the earth surface, you will get the fossils of animals which were found around 2000 years ago. Like there is a kind of animal called mammoth. If you dig the earth surface more and more, then you will get the fossils of mammoth, which was around 8,000 years ago. It was found on the earth surface. So this is example of sedimentary rock. That sedimentary rock contains what? They contain fossils. For example, if in question is coming which of the following rock contain fossils, then in that case you need to tick sedimentary rock. And igneous rock does not contain fossil. Which one? Igneous rock does not contain fossil, but sedimentary rocks contain fossil. And how these sedimentary rocks are formed? Due to aggregation and compaction of sediments, they are formed. Next point is that sedimentary rocks can be classified on the basis of nature of sediment, mechanically, chemically, and organically formed rocks. So sedimentary rock also has got three types. They are mechanically sedimentary rock, chemical sedimentary rock, organic sedimentary rock. How they are classified? Based on the nature of sediment. Based on the nature of sediment, they are classified into few more types. They are mechanically sedimentary rock, chemically sedimentary rock, or organically sedimentary rock. All of you have understood about these sedimentary rock. We will study about the example of sedimentary rock in detail after this metamorphic rock. Next type of rock which is in your syllabus is metamorphic rock. This is the last type of rock. So they are changed from igneous and sedimentary kind of rocks. These are the rocks which change either in the form or composition without disintegration. Already formed metamorphic rocks are metamorphosized, and this process is called metamorphosis. So due to more heat and pressure, when sedimentary and igneous rocks, when they get heat and pressure for more time, then they change into metamorphic rock. All of you have got this point. Due to more heat and pressure, they get decomposed, they get composed inside the earth's surface. What? Sedimentary and igneous rocks get decomposed inside the earth's surface. That is called metamorphic rocks. They are rocks which change either in the form of composition without disintegration. Same thing is written here also. And when the metamorphic rocks get metamorphosized का मतलब they get still deeper into the earth surface, still due to more heat and more pressure, they get still deepen into the earth surface, then that process is called metamorphosis. So this process is very much important for your NDA examination. It will come that metamorphosis leads to the formation of which kind of rock? Option A, igneous rock. Option B, sedimentary rock. Option C, metamorphic rock. Option D, none of the above. Then you should tick option C, sedimentary rock. Metamorphic rock. Metamorphosis leads to metamorphic rock formation. All of you have understood about the metamorphic rock. Now we will study in detail about what kind of sedimentary rock leads to what kind of metamorphic rock formation. For example, there is two chart appearing in your screen. First chart is here. These two charts are very much important, and from this question will come directly in your examination. In one side sedimentary rock is given and another side metamorphic rock is given. Just now I told you that due to more heat and pressure, sedimentary rock gets changed into metamorphic rock. Now here are few names of sedimentary rock and few names of metamorphic rock. So if limestone, sandstone, sandstone, shale or clay and coal, these four are the examples of sedimentary rock. So if limestones are being changed due to more heat and pressure into metamorphic rock, then that limestone will be called as marble. So if they ask you limestone changed into which of the following metamorphic rock, then you should tick as marble. Similarly, sandstone gets changed in due to more heat and pressure to quartzite. So this marble, quartzite, slate, schist, diamond, these are the examples of metamorphic rock. These are the examples of sedimentary rock, and already I told you the example of igneous rocks as well. So if shale and clay get changed, they get changed into slate or schist. If coal is being changed into metamorphic rock, they will get changed into diamond. All of you have understood about this chart. Moving on to the second and final chart of the day. This chart also contains few original rocks and few metamorphosized rock. For example, already I told you that igneous rock and sedimentary rock, due to more heat and pressure, it gets changed into metamorphic rock. So sandstone, if it is sandstone is a kind of sedimentary rock, so sandstone gets changed into quartzite is a kind of metamorphic rock. Limestone gets changed into marble. Shale and mudstone gets changed into slate. This is a kind of metamorphic rock. Granite is a kind of igneous rocks which are formed due to solidification of magma. It gets changed into genesis. Genesis is a kind of metamorphic rock. Then coal gets changed into graphite coal. Coal gets changed into graphite coal. This is again metamorphic rock. And clay gets changed into slate. This is again a kind of metamorphic rock. So these two charts are very much important. You can take the screenshot of this chart and screenshot of this chart also. I'll put it in the same frame. So now you can take the screenshot of entire chart. This side original rocks are given and this side the metamorphosized rocks are given. But still one simple trick to memorize the name of sedimentary rock, that if end is stone, if the rock name is ending with a stone, then it is a kind of sedimentary rock. For example, see, limestone, sandstone, these two rocks are ending with stone, so these two rocks will be sedimentary rock. And if rock name is ending with lith, like lapolith, batholith, those two rocks are igneous rocks. If rock names are ending with stone, then they are sedimentary rock. S for stone, S for sedimentary. And if rock name is ending with lith, then they are igneous rocks. So I hope all of you have understood, the detail about the rocks. I think all your doubts have been cleared, and this topic is very much important. Question will come in your examination and you will attend all those questions whatever coming in the examination. So please stay tuned for upcoming videos. Also in future I will upload more videos from world geography, Indian history, modern history, medieval history. So once again I thank you friends for tuning till the end. Jai Hind.